I recently picked up a USA Today with the headline on the front page of the money section that read, "Buying a home? Better act fast or you could lose out." Do you really need to rush into the home buying process? Or if you're actively looking for a home, do you need to rush to make an offer? My name is C Hockenbury, and I'm going to explain in plain English why rushing to buy a home is a bad idea. I clearly understand the reason we have headlines in newspapers. It's to get people to buy the paper or read the article. Additionally, getting clicks to an online article, it matters. If you don't believe me, last week I read an article and I sent a quick line to the author saying I thought it was a good one. His reply, "Thanks, I just wish it got more clicks." Ouch. Why do I mention this? Because it is important to know what you are up against when you see these headlines in newspapers, television, and magazines, or you hear your friends parroting the headlines. Look, when you start thinking about a new home, you need to recognize this is a big move, literally and financially. Your most expensive purchase you make in life is a house. When you buy one, you need to be in it for 7 years or longer, just a conservative plan on getting out with a profit. Think of it this way. If you decided to sell your home, you most likely would be paying 6% of the sales price to the real estate agents. Therefore, you're automatically 6% underwater the day you buy. And that assumes you paid the fair market value for the home. If you let these headlines that I just discussed get into your head, you may have overpaid. That means you are more than 6% underwater. And if you factor inflation of housing prices to get back to even, it takes a couple of years to break even. Do you see where I'm going here? Okay, now comes the part no financial experts like to talk about. Stress. There have been studies on the stress of a life event, and moving always finds its way onto these lists. Trust me. My wife and I have moved 11 times in a 15-year marriage. Some would call us professionals at moving, and we probably are. But the last move was our choice, not the Army's, and we were both super excited about the move. And guess what? It was a stressful event. And so then I ask you, should you rush into buying a home, which implies adding stress to an already very stressful situation? All right. I got to provide you with full disclosure now. Yesterday, I was asked by a friend if she should buy a home now or wait. She had been through the death of her mother, divorced from her husband, diagnosed with cancer, and sold the home she had lived in for more than 10 years, all in the last 5 months. Holy smokes, that is a lot of life events. And 3 out of the 4 life events that I just mentioned are 3 of the most stressful life events there are. Add to this, she lives in a hot housing market. And my advice to her, rent. And the next day, this USA Today article appears in the paper. Look, I'm not counterculture, but it only makes sense that any thinking she has regarding a new home will be skewed by these life events. She needs time to go through the grieving process, and adding stress to an already stressful life is probably not the best course of action. So no, don't rush to buy a home. If you have been actively searching and know you will buy when you find the right place and actually do find it, yeah, make an offer, don't sandbag. But in a general sense, take your time. You don't want to regret the decision and feel trapped for a number of years. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the Personal Finance Made Clear YouTube channel. It does help. And if you haven't seen the video on how to budget, watch it next. When done, head over to my official website, personalfinancemadeclear.com, for additional resources and references that I used. Thanks.